if it out with the new and in with the old. So see how we get it going here. Actually, trying to get the information all up here on everything, but I went back to actually using StreamYard, and hopefully this all comes through the right way. Just waiting for this stuff to upload. And we are back live, I believe. And there's Blake right there.
Yes, we're back where shit works, and I drop out randomly. What's up, brother?
What's up, fellas? This looks a little bit better.
Out with the new and in with the old right now. So
I got a phone call coming in. Give me.
There you go. Man's got a lot of shit happening today. But so I went back to StreamYard, as you can see, and now what I'm actually doing is streaming through StreamYard, but I'm using the Mob Crush application, which is allowing me to actually stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time.
Oh, damn.
So if you're doing the non-pay free on StreamYard, you can use Mob Crush as an outlet. You set it up as you're streaming, and then you're able to just still multi-stream off of that for your 20 hours if you want to do it that way, which is nice. And then what you have to do is open up the Mob Crush unified chat from that site, and then everybody will chat in from any comments that come through. So right now I don't see any comments, and on your StreamYard, it won't show any custom destination comments, so that's why you have to open up the other chat. So if people are watching, feel free to chat in there, and hopefully you will see everything that we're now doing. And there's Terry. Terry's in the house from over in the UK. Cheers, Terry. Good to see you, my friend. A great beer channel to check out. Terry's quick beer reviews over there on YouTube, the stuff that he's actually doing. And Terry, are you enjoying anything nice today, by the way? And it is a slow it down Sunday, so I did slow it down a little bit. I got a cup of coffee here, even though it's 4:30 in the afternoon, but you can't just have a cup of coffee by itself. So I did finish putting the rest of the Quintera Negra coffee tequila into the coffee itself. Get a little bit of relaxation in. And I got to tell you, it's starting to thunderstorm outside a little bit. So it's kind of a little relaxing here in the rain hit the house, enjoying this, kicking back with the homies. So I'm kind of in chill mode right now. Watched a little Kung Fu earlier, which I haven't watched Kung Fu in a long time. Had my first ever fried bologna sandwich, another first time thing there. So fried bologna sandwich, watching Kung Fu, shades of throwback Saturday back in the day when it was Kung Fu theater, and now kicking back with a little tequila and the coffee. I'm going to say today's been a good day. That's for, and the wife's cooking dinner.
I'm about to say, you got about the epitome of Mr. Ice Cube's "It was a good day" going on so far.
Yes, sir.
I'm guessing maybe a little bit of COD later on is going to be happening.
Oh, COD will definitely be happening. And then the wife's cooking dinner tonight. Usually I do a lot of cooking in the house, which is why when I made the fried bologna sandwich, I couldn't just have just the bologna and the cheese. I had to put my own things on it. So I had some diced onions and some peppers in there, a tomato that I went ahead and pre-made in the skillet, then added it to it, and then put some Swiss on it. And
so you had a hot dog sandwich is what you had.
Well, I mean, it's still a fried bologna sandwich, but it's but I mean, it's going to taste like a hot dog.
But you didn't even taste you didn't even taste the bologna. You
had the bologna
fried no, you didn't. You had fried onions and so bougie and shit like that. Listen to all that crap you had on there. Fried bologna, white bread, put your Miracle Whip and some cheese on that bug, and
actually, I have multi-grain bread, so I didn't have any white bread here.
Oh, but multi-grain works too.
Okay, all right.
Multi-grain is healthier for you, folks. Just keep that in mind.
There you go. Yeah, so I had the multi-grain bread, and that came in, and had it with some Lay's queso potato chips. They have a queso flavor, so I had those on the side with it. And
look at that big ugly motherfucker right there.
How are you doing,
good, sir?
Going on, man?
What's happening? How you doing out there?
Sitting here watching it storm.
Yeah, we're about to get some storm here as well. So you two both being down in South. you two both being down in South Carolina, there was a show I was watching yesterday. I mentioned it on the other stream. And I can't remember the restaurant, but it was, if you ever watch that show, Man Fire Food, and the guy that does that show, they gave him another show like on the cooking channel. So he was doing traveling around the country in different spots, kind of like a Diner, Driving, and Dives, but it was more fire type food, we know, with heat and stuff like that and everything. So he was doing best pork barbecue in the country. And the number one spot was in Charleston, South Carolina. And I'm trying to think, it was like Beaufort maybe or something. I don't know how often you've been over to Charleston for the pork barbecue. Is a whole hog maybe?
Might be.
That's well known there, I guess.
I cannot remember his name.
I'm looking now.
I cannot remember his name. Save my life.
I know that the food was looking great. I wonder if that's who it was. That I can't remember the name of the other show I watched, but yeah. And I saw Charleston. I thought about you two being down there to ask if you guys have been there or not. He went to this one place in Arizona, and dude, the thing they were making out there, I forgot what part of the pig it was, but they split it, and then inside of it they put vegetables with what am I thinking of? Another type of pork. What's the one cut where it's like it's not shredded, but it's slipping my head right now. Brisket, like kind of a brisket type thing inside of it.
Yeah,
like where it's diced with the vegetables, and then on the outside it wrapped it in bacon, like a lattice, like a bacon around it. And when they cut it open, it was just like layers and layers on meat. It was looking so freaking good out in Arizona, and people were just like all over this thing. So I almost got me sweats just watching it on TV at the time. That's how good it looked. Like you were watching old Yell, like a tear just starts to come down, like you're watching him cut this meat. Oh, Todd said he fancy, huh? High class fried bologna, Sammy. Yeah, that's what it was. It was, I stepped it up a little bit. Terry said he just had a Landlord, which is an English style pale ale. Alan said put too much on there, Todd. I think it's to another level. Just to another level.
Bougie. You can't even taste damn fried bologna. You had fixings with some bologna.
It was Todd to a degree.
Damn.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice for you, homie.
That's very nice.
Hell yeah. Well, you got enough. I hope Erica's not watching this. She'd be wanting to she'd be like, hey, how much you want for your land?
Yeah. She'll be bidding on BDO as well as Eric up in Michigan. She likes both of their area. Well, Todd's got a big area behind him too.
It was 90. It's 96 degrees here earlier.
Ooh.
To my truck, and the storm right now it's about 74 in the breeze. It feels amazing.
Yeah, y'all got storms rolling through there too.
Just pop up thunderstorms.
Yeah, it was the same way with us. It was hot and it was humid as hell, and then all of a sudden, storm clouds rolled up, got some thunder. It hadn't rained or anything like that, but the temperature went straight down. I said, "Well, I'm not gonna argue with it." A lot easier to cool the house now.
I love it.
Yeah, we got some. I think we're supposed to be like mid 80s or something with this storm taking place. We get our storms here though kicking up. We start to worry about tornadoes.
Oh yeah.
Well, hell, we have here this year. This is the first year we've had the kind of tornadoes we've had. We've had multiple this spring, and we usually don't ever have tornadoes.
You might see tornadoes in South Carolina once every like 10 or 12 years. And like this year has just been absolutely insane because the upstate and down here has had more than one tornado take and roll through. And it's like, what the hell's happening here?
Yeah.
But it's all that cooler air with that's here with everybody being home and shit like that. And all that warmer air that's blowing in off the Gulf. Because normally it's warm this time of the year when all that stuff was rolling through.
Yep. And usually when we get this kind of weather in the spring.
Sorry, I'm back, man.
Cool summer.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Wet summer.
Yeah.
BDO, what's up, buddy? Sorry, I had a phone call, man. Ever since the summertime kicked in, the Jehovah Witnesses have become telemarketers. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to ride the wave and not make nobody mad. So, what's up, guys?
Am I coming back to you at all? Like weird sounding?
No, you're just a little low, I think, because you're on your phone, but that's about it.
You sound like a good old country boy you always been.
I was about to say, you don't sound any weirder than normal, so you're good to go.
Yeah, I don't have internet, so I'm having to do it on the phone. I ain't gonna be able to stay on long. I only got about 8% battery left.
So you're kind of like Danny, except you ain't had anybody down for some money. So.
Oh, damn.
I'm never gonna let Danny live that one down.
I ain't touching that one.
I've never really cussed at anybody over telephone when it comes to customer service because I know usually it ain't that person's fault. But yesterday, I was raising immortal hell. They transferred me like 10 times until they
I can
finally
imagine.
calmed down and said they were gonna be there.
I mean, they cut your shit off. You'd be like, I'd be raising hell too. Like, will you giving me a refund for the days I can't use on this shit or what?
I try not to cuss at folks that.
Yesterday they were trying to. It was supposed to be moved yesterday, so they went ahead and cut everything off. And for the move, well, and they said no. And then I sat there till 12 o'clock, and nobody showed up to move. And I called them back. They said it was a glitch in the system.
What?
But they said,
is that when they transferred you to the Islam channel? For English, press 1. For Chinese, press 2. I love fucking with them, dude. I love it. It's one of my daily habits in life. They call me and they're like, we want to sell you some insurance. I'm like, well, that's a good thing. I'd love to talk to you about some insurance. They'd be like, what kind of car you got? And I'd be like, I got a 1972 moped. And they're like, oh no, we don't cover that. We know. Oh, wait a minute, motherfucker. You called me. I want one of them 850cc engines on it. You know what I mean?
Like a moped, a moped or what we call a pre-Vespa.
I try not. Yeah, I try not to cuss at customer service folks either. But if I call them and I'm having problems with something, and they want to, well, sir, no, motherfucker, don't work that way. If you could just keep it professional. I don't get paid to stay professional. You're the professional on this shit. You might not be able to cuss, but I sure as shit can. So either you're going to listen to me or you're going to transfer me to somebody who doesn't have a thin fucking skin. Now, here's my fucking issue.
Brother, all you got to do, man, whenever you talk to them, you be like, yeah, for English, press 1. And they'll either hang up and never call you again, or number 2, they'll put you on somebody who speaks English and you'll be all right.
Oh, no, I'm talking when I've got to take and call into somebody for something. Like whenever I was taking and going through the short-term disability, I'd take and call and I'd be getting a runaround. And I finally started fussing and raising hell and be like, all right, transfer me up. But I'd start cussing. Well, sir, there's no need for that kind of language. Motherfucker, you're not the one that's taking and missing money now, are you? There's all kinds of need for this fucking language. Give me your goddamn supervisor. If not, I'll have a fucking lawyer contact y'all scum bitches and I'll get my fucking money and yours, you asshole. Now fucking transfer me.
I'm gonna use the phone as a hotspot and get on the computer. I'll be right back.
Okay. Cool.
See, Alan, thank you, brother. I don't feel so bad telling the Jehovah Witnesses, or I'm sorry, the telemarketers, I'm from the Mahaya faith. Mahaya. I'm
trying to get the thing where I can see the chat up here, but that's one way I can do it. Like I said, the one thing you do if you do it with the Mob Crush or something that's a dedicated, you can't get the chat to highlight the chat stuff, which is one thing I'm not happy about.
Can I send a shout out real quick? Take less than 10 seconds. Vanessa Kitty, thank you so much for your service, dear. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody, man, especially to everybody who paid the ultimate cost, dude. Thank you so much for all your service for that man down there, too. He's in the Coast Guard. That's cool. Thrash Metal. A whole bunch of people. I always wanted to get into the service. I was just too chicken shit. I mean, I'm being a man. I'm being a man. I'm telling you the truth. I was just
like I'm being honest right here. Yeah.
they told me I was a perfect soldier, right? I was 5'2". They said nobody will ever hit you. I was like, no, I'm good. You know,
we need little guys too.
Yeah, I'm running like 2 feet under the bullets.
Like Blake, we need to climb into that hole. You're the smallest guy we got.
I saw a Hitler did to the Jews. No, I ain't crawling in no hole.
But let's see. Terry's a little Todd out there. Gilbert's in the house. Says, cheers, fools, and get back to work, you slackers. How's it? Everybody smash that like button. Yes. Jeremy said, what kind of phone was BDO using? But we'll wait for BDO to come back.
I have no idea, brother.
Vanessa said, so the sketchy episode shall be deleted. Actually, I probably will leave it up on the YouTube channel so people can just see the shit you run into at Restream. But I may cancel on the other networks depending.
They'll go back and watch it one day. They'll be like, that's when Blake didn't even have 5. And now look at him. He's got 5 million.
There you go. Well, I changed the title of it to basically testing out Restream, and I said it wasn't good. So people will know not to expect much out of that episode. But that's got the Galaxy Note 8. Jeremy said, hopefully for the sake of my channel. Hey, you can show the bad stuff. People appreciate knowing not to, what to look out for stuff. So Blake says, cheers, everyone. Gilbert, I've been back to work for 8 weeks and gotten weed and rye for tips. Can't complain.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Vanessa's drinking a maple milk stout, smooth and pleasant. Very nice.
Nice.
And Vanessa said, I love when folks get butthurt over language. Have they never served in the military? Well, a lot of people haven't served in the military for sure. Yeah.
I'll tell you like this, there's a lot of folks that are complaining in the gaming space about the language used and while you're playing like online competitive shooter games. And it's like, you must be young, because if you'd have never survived in the original Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 chat lobbies. You hurted my feelings. Well, mute everybody, you dumb fuck.
I got kicked off a Facebook page the other day because I told everybody, some of y'all never used a rotary phone, and it shows. And boy, they all got butt hurt then. Boy, they're like, how dare you? How dare you?
Vanessa said, thank you, Blake. Yes, remember the fallen and why they fell. But that's Memorial Day right there. And then we have Memorial Day, we have Veterans Day. A lot of times people get those confused, but it's never a bad time to say thanks. But, definitely for the fallen and along those lines. Vanessa says, I must hunt down a full cooler of these maple milk stouts. Oh, shit. D1's in the house. Says, good afternoon, gang. Hope is all as well. Doing well, D. What's going on, brother? If you want to jump on, let me know. And Jeremy said, I think I like the VHS quality better. LOL. And he says, so drunken one, hope all is well. Doing okay, thanks. They never heard of 300 baud rates for data downloads either. Yeah. Yeah, young ones today would be stuck on the whole old dial-up, They wouldn't know what to do with their.
I had dial-up for all the way to 2002.
No,
and then all of a sudden DSL came out, and then I figured out this brand new thing called TubeBuddy. Oh boy, those were the days. Then I got MySpace. I was so cool.
MySpace was the shit, man.
It was like
for a while.
Remember how you could put a personal song on your page? And dude, every time you came up on mine, I'd be hugging all these police officers and fuck the police coming straight from the underground. It was great. That's how I did my shit, though. But I was 16, and I was 16.
Go leave it at that.
I didn't even get on MySpace. I was like 21, 22, 23.
I think there's still people that hang on that. I think there's still people that hang on to their MySpace pages out there.
Well, they'd shut down there for a bit, and they reopened it. You had to have a fucking invite to it and shit. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't look nearly as cool as it used to. Me and Erica took a look at it a couple of years ago whenever it first made a comeback, and nah. What's that?
Go ahead, Al. I said I heard they were trying to bring back chat rooms now.
I'm guessing that's what that Facebook group chatters, group rooms or family rooms are. It's like, really? I love my family, but
well, they weren't around for the AOL in the 90s. Chat rooms can take a real quick turn badly.
Yes, they can. Oh my God.
You know what? I'm not going there.
But that's kind of the other thing that gets me about folks. Everybody gets so butthurt, and it's like, I can tell you've never been on Reddit or 4chan. Like, I remember 4chan when it first started. It wasn't. I don't even frequent 4chan no more because somewhere between the first and third year it was available, it like went from a group of people taking to talking about different stuff, and you could read different posts about all kind of different stuff to being where hackers go, and it was like, what the fuck is this shit? That and some of the other stuff that was on was like, yeah, I don't need this shit no more. Yeah. That was shit. 4chan's been around for I think like almost 20 years now.
This is the first time I've ever heard of it. It shows you how
really
non-technological I am.
Well, they got a lot of shit a few years ago.
Hey, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I come from a world where you give me a mic and I just get up there and I say a whole lot of shit. People either clap a whole lot, which I hope they do today, or they go, "Ooh, fuck you, Blake," and that's on Blake TV. You know?
Speaking of Blake TV, great episode Friday night, my friend. It was a blast to be a part of it.
Hey guys, it wouldn't be half as successful without y'all. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody who came by and supported the show, man. I'm very blessed, man. I'm thankful I got this community now. Even though I thought my channel would grow a lot more, I'm still happy with what I got, and it's going to keep getting better, just like for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'll keep growing.
I have to say this. I think I've come to the conclusion after Friday night that when politics come up, if me and Swami are on the same stream, one of us is going to have to shut the fuck up. Just like let the other ones give their fucking opinion, because otherwise I'm definitely going to have to, I've got to take and get together with Swami. Like, all right, here, we'll take and do a one-on-one stream, just me and you, and we'll just talk politics back and forth. And whoever joins and watches, they can join and watch. Because otherwise, me and him are too opinionated with each other.
EB, if it makes you feel any better, the only sub I lost was because of the girl dancing. So, shit happens, man.
Which is still a shocker, but hey.
Oh, yeah.
D1 said, I'm uploading the video, so I don't know if it'll let me in without a bunch of skipping, so he's be careful with his computer there.
Can't wait to watch it, Dio.
Then Jeremy said, putting out a new video. D1, cool. 7 a.m. Monday, it will release. Jeremy said, the reason MySpace got left behind was because it was too much stuff going on in it. Facebook was cleaner, simpler look. Not as much customization to ruin things. LOL.
He is right.
I don't know. I just think it's like
right.
Changed. People's attitudes have changed. I mean, you've seen stuff happen with Napster the same way. It's just things change in the market on how people want to go. And social media is very fickle. There's a lot of good programs that got left behind that were good when they came out, Netscape and all kinds of stuff that happened. I mean, the customization thing I actually like. I enjoy when you're able to do stuff like that. But, it's kind of like McDonald's versus a, upscale joint. You're making it for the masses. You're going to make it for the individuals, and keeping it simple for the masses can work more.
And like he said, if you smoke the Uptown joint, fuck, you'll go to McDonald's either way. So
yeah, McDonald's still gonna get those dollars.
wait till meat runs out. We're all gonna have the McPickle.
Yeah,
I'm calling it right now.
The McPickle.
It's gonna have cheese on it too. Just throw it in my face.
Are you gonna say it's gonna be a big deal?
I would never do that, right?
Oh my God.
Shout out to Window Beer Review with Thomas in the house from over in the UK. Welcome, Thomas. Make sure you guys check out his channel as well.
Cheers, everybody.
Great stuff there. And we got BDO back in the house. He's getting resituated. Ron Sutton's in the house. Says, I'm having a beer that I've only seen Rod review, the Thirsty Dog Labrador Lager, which is from Thirsty Dog up in Akron. A great little beer there, great lager. So I like what Thirsty Dog does for their beers for the most part. But I didn't think we'd ever get Ron back off the Budweiser. He was heavy into it. The one night he was pulling all his Budweiser stuff out. We had a blast that night too. I was waiting for him to come walking in with a Clydesdale.
There we go. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you
Yes,
now.
we can hear
Yeah,
you
you
now.
sound a lot louder now. Yeah.
You
All right,
sound
yeah. I had to, I came back inside and just jumped on to use the phone as a hotspot for a minute.
And then Erie said, "Hey, awesome people." Ron said he did like it. Gilbert says Quebecers don't know how to shut the fuck up, especially when they are wrong, and that's like 90% of the time. Oh, he's kind of just digging deeper. Oh,
What is it? Nobody likes the French, even if they're in Canada.
yeah.
yeah, you damn little champions.
Vanessa said,
We're
"Once
talking
upon a
about La Champions. They're known for waving white flags, not checkered ones.
yeah." Once upon a time in person in Colorado, turned my AOL page into all for infractions. I had a long discussion with said man and offered to show up outside the house to discuss it. But that's just pulling the phone card out on people. I'll come out there and whip your ass.
She could.
Oh, I'm sorry, Thomas. I thought you were Ireland. Thomas says I thought you were UK. He's Ireland, not UK. My bad.
Ireland.
Aren't they all part of the same thing?
No, there's a distinction that I think they make over there if they're Ireland as well, though, too. So, because of going back over the years, which
I've always
Ireland is
wanted
definitely
to-
not a country I want to go.
I've always
I do
wanted to do
too.
this to EV one time. That's what you did to me. I just wanted to do it one time. No, not part.
You weren't going to say anything. You just would have.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Why in the world say something when everybody knows it's right?
Vanessa said I drove up to discuss. He came outside and profusely apologized. So Vanessa did go to the guy's house.
I knew it.
Good shit.
Gangsta.
Ron said my lizard's name is Louie. So he's back to the bud.
I had to pop
that's
out the
it.
chat this time for some reason. I couldn't get the live chat on StreamYard, so I had to pop it out on the side from YouTube.
Oh, that's weird. Oh,
Yeah,
you know
it
why you
says-
can't get a StreamYard? Because I'm doing it through Mob Crush and it's not going into the StreamYard thing, I think.
Gotcha. I was about to say, it says it's set to a custom destination, so
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
must be
that's
exactly
it.
what it is.
Yeah, when you reset it, I was saying how I'm using Mob Crush. So right now it's streaming on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but it won't let you put the chat in to highlight stuff, which sucks. But you know, if I go over
That
here,
other
I
one-
can share the browser if I go like this, and you can see the chat in here. Just puts us to the side.
Okay, so does your side, does it show everything from YouTube and all the other channels at once?
It shows any comments where they come in from, so it would show like YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook if there's a comment from Facebook in.
Gotcha. No, the other one seemed like a good premise, but it just couldn't keep up with the demand, I don't think.
Yeah, that's the thing that we were talking about. It was kind of in a beta mode. So it's a new service they added to Restream. And so I gave them feedback on it. So we'll see what happens. But if they can get that working the way they wanted to, then that'll be nice. And you can have up to 4 people beside yourself. So you're one less person on that than StreamYard. But your options as far as streaming are a lot vaster. So that you can go up to 30 different channels on there.
Yeah, well, also, once you get going with more than 4 people, it gets out of hand. You can't really listen very well.
Well, if 2 of them are eclectic and malted, just wrap it in. No, but no, it's all good. It's
Hashtag Alan Rant. Here we go.
Well, me and Malta get together and politics comes up, and it's Katie, bar the door because here we come.
As soon as we
We're
was
both
done,
very opinionated on things.
as soon as we was over Friday, somebody sent me a thing. He said, "Yo, man, I know you love your homeboy. I ain't gonna say his real name." EB said, he's talking. Did he really just say fuck Joe Biden and everybody? And I said, yeah, he probably did.
Well, fuck Biden, fuck Trump, fuck all of them. Everybody's like, oh,
I can't
Trump.
vouch for that. Honest to God, I
Everybody's
can't.
like, oh, Trump's awful. And I'm like, he is, but look at who the other person is you got to vote for. He sniffs hair and He's telling black people they aren't black if they. I mean, come on now.
Hey, you
Like,
missed the last one.
it's racist versus racist this year. Yay us!
This is the worst soapbox derby
And
I've
it-
ever seen.
And anybody that might be in the comments taking and going, no, Biden isn't racist. He just has a lot of gaffes. I will remind you that he co-sponsored the fucking bill from the 90s that put more minorities in jail than ever before. So fuck off.
Better pull that hashtag out, son.
Yeah. Hashtag they're all fucking ignorant.
Yeah, not so fully on anybody in there, but it's kind of like, fuck,
Rod, what was your Rod, you need to do a reaction to that. What he said.
I just put it on Facebook. I'm just like, he wasn't helping himself. As soon as it came out, it's kind of like, and he got it in the last second trying to rush, and I'm like, where the fuck is Simone Sanders to slap him upside the head? Like, but within like an hour and a half or so, by the end of the evening news that night, he was already apologizing for it. So they didn't waste any time getting to him. Like, yeah, dude, I don't know. It's 300 and what are we at? Almost 350 million, and these are the two best that we got.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
Hey, all of a sudden I'm starting to look pretty good for mayor, ain't I?
Can't be.
Thank you. I'll rip that damn shirt up just like that, Superman.
Well, you know, people question why people don't vote. It's like, why? Is it going to make that much of a difference? Some people just settled to realize it's not going to make that much of a difference. I think you should always vote anyway, but and when people say they don't vote, it's like George Carlin brought up in his routine. It's kind of like that is your decision to not vote, and you have the right to do that as well. But it's kind of like,
well, this year you're just voting to whether or not you're going to get fucked in the ass or fisted.
There is a
that's what
classic
you're voting
line.
for.
There is a classic line from the Three Stooges. They get caught. They're supposedly pirates. They bring them in. That talking to the king, right? This is how the election is this year. They asked Curly, not Mo, sure as shit, not Larry. They asked Curly, the dumbest one. They said, "So you can pick your fate. Would you rather be burned at the stake or have your heads chopped off?" And he said, "We'll take a heads chopped off." And that pissed Mo off. And Mo said, "Why would you say that?" He said, "Because a hot steak's better than a cold chop." That's what this election year is. Would you rather be burned at this stake or would you rather be chopped?
Pretty much.
That's my opinion.
Pretty much.
Damn, you fucking nailed it.
Hashtag Blake Rant.
so the hashtagging going on.
Vanessa says, "Can we leave or vote by leaving a hot turd in the booth?"
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Might as well. Fuck it. It's going to work either way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I will give you this: Trump is more entertaining. That's the only thing I can go for right now.
Yes, he is.
I don't know. With Biden, you can have an over under on how many people's hair he sniffs at a campaign stop. I'm just saying.
There's actually a rumor going out that they said that Joe Biden and Donald Trump, they both participated in a spelling bee. And for some reason, Biden had 50 words. He only spelled 35. And Trump had like 50 words, but he spelled like 65. And the other 15 words was beautiful, great, beautiful, great, yes. And then he does this shit. It's funny as hell to me. I love that shit.
I'm sorry, but
He's
the
funny.
best thing that's come out of this whole COVID-19 thing or the election is the guys who interpret the sign language in the background.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Those are some character actors back there, man. They are throwing it down with all the emotion you can give.
I'll tell you what, I kind of like them, dude. I actually started picking up some sign language. I actually learned today this is A, that's B, and that's C. Now, don't ask me for any more of the alphabet. I'm a slow learner, you know.
Yeah, it's just a good thing we don't have any stutterers out there speaking. I mean, they would be getting all confused. Like they were doing a shake weight.
Hold up, gang.
Damn.
I didn't say it.
Oh, skeet.
To the window.
Vanessa said French are fun, and Gilbert said the French have good food, and that's it. Lep's in the house. What is going on, Mr. Leprechaun TV? Cheers, brother.
I'd make fun of the French for eating snails, but yet I eat Rocky Mountain oysters. I eat turtles. I eat a bunch of weird shit too. So fuck it. They can eat their snails.
Yeah. I've never had escargot, and I had French when I had French class back in 8th grade. We went to a French restaurant, and I did not order that. I had the French onion soup, but I did not have the escargot.
Jeremy just asked, could he do sign language for this channel?
Please.
Yeah, that would be funny. And Leprechaun TV, if you guys haven't checked him out, I didn't get a chance to check out last night because we ended up watching some movies. I ended up watching a movie with the wife last night, so I missed your cooking thing. But he got down with the Black Zone last night. I have to go back and rewatch that. But Lep's always doing some good, fun food out there. So make sure you guys check out his channel as well.
That shit touched my soul. He cooked. I'm telling you, it touched something deeper than my heart. A little above my appendix. You know what I'm saying?
Your stomach. God. That would be your stomach, Blake.
Ron has said, if you can't make your point, talk louder. I think a lot of politicians do that, but can we just call that the Chris Matthews method?
Yes. Yes.
If we're going to take the Chris Matthews method, you got to take and have a tingle up your leg as well.
I will say the Chris Matthews or what the fuck's his name? Rush Limbaugh method.
Rush Limbaugh. Yeah.
I can't understand you.
That's terrible. But it is what it is.
BDO, that's my job to do the comedy. Shut up. Don't be being funny.
I'm dehydrated. I've been in the sun all day. It's my time.
So you're an everyday redneck over there?
Oh, I'm red everything right now.
I actually had one of my buddies go on Chris Matthews a couple years ago. He's actually he's actually conservative. He actually
I'll be right back.
He did the Tea Party movement down to Florida and stuff. So it was like a few years back, but it was funny because he was telling me he was going on there and everything like that. So I'll make sure to check you out, see how it goes and everything like that. And he tried to he would talk to him, yell at, he started asking him stuff, and he wouldn't get a chance to answer because he would keep asking other questions. He's like, you gonna answer? And it's like, dude, you gonna let him finish so you can answer the question? Because he can't even answer the question when you're yelling at him all the time. But no, he did fine on it and everything like that. But he didn't fall into any of the trap that were kind of set up there or whatever. And he had his beliefs. And so we were good friends and stuff, and we still are. I mean, you guys have seen him, I think, on Facebook. But it's kind of like some of these shows are designed to try to trap people out there. If you don't fall for the trap, it leaves them struggling even more. So
yeah, Chris Matthews is a really good example of people doing that.
All of a sudden, Bill O'Reilly comes to mind. Y'all remember Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah, Bill O'Reilly is still around. He's got his own website. He's got his own podcast series, and he's on Glenn Beck twice a week. He does callers to Glenn Beck talking to him.
Hey, I can honestly say I'd rather be on Rod J. I'd rather be on Rod J than that.
Bill O'Reilly got paid nicely to leave Fox. I mean, if you could pay me to go away, I'd take that check.
Damn right.
Hell yeah. Y'all give me $20 million. Y'all never see my bandana again. Shit, no.
Let's see here.
I will leave y'all with some lovely parting gifts, though.
Lep said he just had Vanessa. He missed her earlier. And then Jeremy. Jeremy said not much. And you. Vanessa said she named her guinea pig Louie. He lived for 7 years.
Oh, nice, Vanessa.
Ron seems to be in pretty good shape. Have you talked to Nave in a while at all, Alan, at all? Or have you seen how he's doing?
The only way I talk to him now pretty much is through Twitter.
Okay. But he's still doing good?
Yeah, he's still doing all right. I think he stopped coming around like me and Blake stuff because my channel is completely different. I don't even take and hardly do live streams anymore. And it's certainly not the way it used to be when I do live streams. That's for sure. So,
I think it was cute. I think it was QT in a bra.
So. I think it was QT and a lot of the sophomore humor that was going on. He's like, yeah, I'm getting over this shit.
No, Nave's good. I knew he was doing some stuff with the family.
It's okay, Nave. I still love you.
Oh yeah, I missed it. I missed Nave coming through for fucking in the chat and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back once he gets a lot of that stuff settled and this other stuff pans out and everything. But yeah.
Oh, I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for stopping by doing the live stream with me the other night. Thank y'all.
Oh yeah, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
You're
Wait, you're sending people bills? Is it a 20? Because I'll take a 20.
Well, it sure ain't a Clinton. Let's just say that.
Blake's only asking for bologna in return, so it's not too bad.
I can sell that on the black market for $8 a package.
Oh,
Why's it got to be the black market, racist motherfucker?
When I tell you about that comedy shit, I'll be right back.
Just because we got Rajay to eat it, I mean, Jesus Christ, you got to back off.
Oh, I didn't say that. I'll be back.
Vanessa said, hi, the
Lord.
Leprechaun, quite busy. The Leprechaun, yeah, he's busy when he's doing the food and stuff there for sure. Erie says, Alan Rance pissed me off.
She doesn't like politics. And she's like, people can't stand to hear politics. You don't understand that depending on the crowd, yes, politics plays well sometimes. And normally if we do one or two rants and we just keep it for a couple minutes worth of a rant and then move on to other stuff, normally people take and love it because they talk all kind of shit about whatever you're talking about in the fucking chat, which can kind of keep the show going before the subject changes in the chat. You do that stuff in like low points, like me and fucking Swami did last night, where it was kind of starting to get to a lull. Picks the stream back up. People take and talk in the chat. You take and play off the stuff that's in the chat, and then you take and the chat winds up naturally taking and changing the subject as you're taking and talking. So when you move back to the chat, you've got new subject to talk to. See, that's how the flow of a live stream goes, babe. I don't know if you know how this works or nothing, but just saying.
Process.
There's a couple things that you learn after taking and doing this stuff a little bit. It's like, oh, okay, so this works like this, and this can I can see how this. Yeah, it's one of those deals.
Or if you get really like tired of like talking during a live stream, just say something at random and let Alan take off with it, and then you can walk away for 20, 30 minutes.
No.
That has not happened, but like once. All right, thank you very much.
Oh, paper towel to the head.
No, fucking
yarn.
That is not how it goes.
Yes, it is. Is that not how it goes? She said
No,
that's not how it goes.
Yarn comes out the middle.
I'm thinking, is Angela over the house?
No, Erica takes and does a crochet, but she's going, that is not how it goes, talking about live streams and ranting and stuff. That's exactly how it works.
Yeah, that's why I can never keep up on the comments, because there's always different rants and stuff that we do. So,
the comment section gets on fire.
Yeah, I mean, if you're having a good show, your comment section I think should be on fire. So,
Yep.
If you're right on the comments the whole time, it's like you're not entertaining people, I would think, but that's just me.
Yep.
Ron said he hopes to hold on his lizard a little bit longer than Vanessa held on to her hamster there, so which is 7 years. Jeremy says, "You mean I missed the rant this Friday?" Vanessa says, "Who you F is your business. I do not think it matters in my life." Well, for most personal levels, it don't. I guess if you're getting into private lives, it can screw up some shit. Possibly. I don't know.
Erie's being vicious right now.
Blake, so yeah, Jeremy says, hashtag no one to vote for. Black Label's upside head is legal. Can we vote by? Oh, that's a turn in the booth. That's what Alan saw earlier. It's called slowly digressing into dictatorship, Vanessa said. Alan says Vanessa is correct. We've never been, I mean, the whole idea behind a republic, we've never been a full democracy anyway, but that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Ron says Trump will win by the largest margin in history. Mark my words, etched in stone. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Trump's had a chance to win, but I think Biden has a chance. If Biden wins, it's going to be a slim. But you're looking at a kickover, really, like I said, I think it's going to be 3 out of the 7 states that actually matter, which I think Biden can win Pennsylvania, and he can win Michigan. He gets Wisconsin possibly. Florida's going to probably be a Trump one. I forgot the other 2 that are, but all the other states are pretty much locked in who they're usually going for. So you're really down to 7 states deciding the country. And one thing that Biden had that Hillary didn't have is, well, 1, people liked Biden a little bit more than they liked Hillary. And 2, he has connections kind of into the unions and the labor market and stuff in these other states. So
And they said that shit the other day, and then they just, come on, man. Come on. Come on.
They should have put them both in a ring and have a celebrity death match for it.
The handicapped worker at Walmart who tells you, thank you for shopping at Walmart, ain't that dumb.
I can't wait for I cannot wait to see Joe Biden try to sniff the hair of Kim Jong-il's sister. She's going to karate chop that motherfucker to the ground. It's going to be great.
All I'm going to say is, as far as the election goes, Hillary supposedly had Pennsylvania and Michigan as well. Biden, unfortunately, being the front runner for the Dems, if this was 4 years ago, it was Biden versus Trump, it'd be a much different story.
Yes.
He's not in control of all his faculties.
If this was Trump against Bernie Sanders, this would be a different story.
Exactly. The thing about it is that one statement that everybody refers to from the Charlemagne to God interview, that's bad enough. But if you look at the whole interview as a whole, I'm telling you, more people look at that. He's not going to have the minority vote like he would have if he would have just kept his fucking mouth shut and answered questions the way they needed to be fucking answered instead of being a dumb dick about shit.
He tried to get too cute.
Yeah, he was basically felt he was safe in his basement. He could say what he wanted to.
Yeah,
but he's been like that the whole damn time, and it doesn't help. He doesn't have make sense whenever he does speak 9 times out of 10. The couple times he does make sense is to attack people on the campaign trail when they ask him a fucking question because he's setting them straight before an aide pulls him the fuck away from where he's at.
So he's
on camera numerous times, and then shit like what happened with Charlemagne to God.
So he's pulling basically
Trump.
Trump.
Play well in November. It doesn't matter what the fuck they do because people are gonna be like, nah, fuck that dude. I'm just not gonna vote this year. We're gonna have record low turnout is what's gonna wind up happening.
This right here is exactly why Michael Jordan. Never mind. Rod just lost power. I had to have. Oh, come on! I was really wanting Rod for a response. Rod's going to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, you're hung out with me, the dude eating brisket, and the beard. Hey guys, I totally agree with you. By the way, since he ain't here right now, let's do something really cool. Everybody, leave a thumbs up for Rod J, because Rod J cool as shit, man. Rod J don't ever ask for nothing. He lets our crazy asses get on here and hang out with him. Plus, he's got a whole bunch of other cool people he hangs out with too, man. Shoot, everybody, leave Rod some love right now.
Damn
We're just talking about stuff on the Sunday, man. Dude, I have had the best weekend I've had all year. I am not lying. I got to watch some wrestling the other night. I ain't ordered a wrestling pay-per-view, bro, in probably 6 years. Had the best time. The main event was in the middle where the Jacksonville Jaguars played football at, right? Mm-hmm. And man, oh my God, it was great, dude. They were doing all.
But was there anybody there?
No, that's what made it cool. There's nobody there, but they had the wrestlers and stuff, and a dude came in on a horse trying to run somebody over. And the funniest shit that happened, have you ever heard of Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Jericho's their main star, right? Jericho goes for like a 1-2 count. He thought it was 3, and the little hot smoking referee. She jumps up, she taps it down. All of a sudden, he pulls out a flag since they're in the football stadium, right? He says, I'm going to challenge the play. She's like, what are you talking about? We're going to challenge it. They go over here and they challenge it. And you see like the replay 2 or 3 times where he kicks out. And then all of a sudden, he walks out. He's like, you're a shitty referee. And I was thinking to myself, how many times does an NFL referee or a college referee hear that every game?
I don't know if they ever hear it, but I'm sure they hear it a bunch of.
Hear a bunch of what?
So what do y'all think is going to happen with college football this season?
I think what's going to end up happening is they'll wind up having stands half full instead of completely full. But I think you'll also see universities and the NCAA work out a couple more TV contracts as well to kind of expand stuff and bring in more money to take for what they're going to lose off ticket sales. That's just my opinion. Same thing with the NFL, I think.
That's kind of what I'm hearing out of Clemson kind of thing is the people who have IPTAY like donorships will be the ones who get their seats, and then they'll kind of judge it and sell out of the ticket booth.
Yeah.
And fill up half full, then everybody else can stand outside and watch it on Jumbotrons. They're going to open up Little John Coliseum to watch it on the overhead and the other different venues on campus. So
That makes sense.
I mean, it's
Just
80.
my opinion. Just my opinion. As long as college football comes back home, man, that's all I care about. We got to have football this year, dude.
Because of the lack of practice, though, I wonder how sloppy it's going to be those first couple weeks.
Oh, so y'all gonna know what it's like to be Arkansas Razorback fans.
But just imagine how bad it's going to be at Arkansas.
Damn, that was not a good segue. I really thought y'all would bite the hook and I could jerk you back up, but no.
No, ain't gonna let you have that one. Sorry.
Cheers, everybody, man. Everybody watching right now. We are live on Rod J stream. He just happened to drop out. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he lost power. Hopefully his power comes back enough for him to come back in.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to do Rod J stream some good service while we're here. We won't be here way too long or whatever. We're waiting on Rod to get back. Is what we're saying, man. So, Rod, your channel is in the hands of a cool hippie.
Rod's in trouble.
What do we plan on doing as far as our show with Rod J and everybody doing the college football? We're going to do it on Wednesday nights, Tuesday nights, like we usually do.
It'll be Tuesday nights like we used to do. I'm waiting to see exactly what the news is. Once they come up with something concrete, we're going to go ahead and start the fucking show. So that way we can talk football, whether it be NFL, college football. By that time, Major League Baseball should start, so we could throw out whatever interesting for Major League Baseball, just so we got some fucking one we can hang out again.
I miss you guys.
Exactly. Having all really 6 of us on stream. And
even though I'm the champ, I still miss you guys. I'm sorry.
We don't even want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. That's
me hurts. And you tied. If I have to, I'll take and go into the archives on my channel, pull up where I took and give the record after the national championship game, and we tied. So you're COLA champion, whether you like it or not.
You know what's funny? Every time I hit this mute button, it only mutes me. Oh, that's right. I'm not running the show. We're on Rod's stream.
Mm-hmm. Ronald Sutton, we can't send a link. Rod's the only one who's able to at the moment.
Yes, sir, buddy. So that's the problem we're in right now, brother.
Yeah. So even if we could send you a link, we can't even take and add you to anything because it's Rod's stream. We can mute ourselves, stop our cameras. I can change my background. Share. We can't even share the screen right now because he can't present it. So
that's the one flaw StreamYard says, man. That is the one stream or the one flaw they have. So
they need to leave a designation guy.
Yeah, they do. They keep taking where you can designate it if something happens. This person controls the stream until I get back.
Well, I know Ryan would never pick me. I would not be. And here I am up here on the top. Oh my God. I'm sorry, folks. So shit. Well, hell, I don't know what we'll talk about. Let's give him another 5 minutes. We'll see if Ryan gets back. Ryan gonna come back, man. All the good positive energy is gonna work. Everything gonna be just fine. Everything gonna be dope. It's been a great weekend for me. I told you about mine. What'd y'all do this weekend? Y'all have a good weekend?
All I've pretty much done is play Call of Duty with my brother.
Oh, nice, man. How's your brother doing, homie?
He's doing good. He's doing good. Tonight, I was supposed to take and run a campaign with him and his friends for Dungeons and Dragons. It's going to wind up, he moved it to tomorrow evening. So I'm going to ask them if they don't mind. I'm going to take and live stream it. So,
at the
very least, record it because I'll have it. I'll run it through my OBS at the very least. Try to take and put it on the gaming channel or something like that.
Hey, homie, just let me know, man. You know I'm in like Flint. Shoot, I'll be watching that all the time. I don't even know shit about D&D. I'll still be watching. I'll be like, hell yeah, you burned that.
The dungeon master sets up the story and tells what the surroundings are and who they'll be fighting, and then the player takes and basically talks out their part of the story. So it's like a role-playing game.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, it's like a role. It's tabletop role playing games.
It sounds like a game meth heads don't need to play. Yeah, motherfucker, you go over here and then I'll go back over here and then you know what I'm saying? Okay.
They won't care. They're too busy taking apart drag-in parts. I mean, to resell. It's okay. It's all good. You ain't worry about the meth heads.
Well, not knowing
Hey, how much can I get for this foot? It's 4 a.m. I've been working on this for 3 days. How much can I cut this thing for?
Oh my God! Since he's laughing, that means that's a real thing. You can sell feet.
No, that's funny.
Oh,
if the adventurers, once they get to like level 8 or 10, if they actually wind up killing a dragon, that's a feat into and of itself. If they kill a dragon, they cut off body parts. There's always vendors for shit like that could buy it, but it's not no meth